Hi everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my September TBR. This month I wanted to let my 4 favorite guys choose the books I read in September. My 4 favorite guys being John, Grizz, Jimbo, and Shroud. So let's see what they chose for me. First up, Grizz. So Grizz got to pick the book of the month book that I am going to read this month. I just kind of pulled random book of the month books off of my bookshelf that I haven't read yet. His options were How Not to Die Alone by Richard Roper, Necessary People by Anna Pitoniak, Miracle Creek by Angie Kim, The Whisper Man by Alex North, and Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. So let's see what Grizz chose. All right, Grizz.
Okay, buddy.
What book are you going to choose for mommy?
Go get one of your treats, Grizz.
Grizz, find a treat.
You don't want a treat?
You don't want a treat? Find a treat.
Grizz, what's on the floor? What's on the floor? I don't want to point at any of them in particular, but...
Grizz, find a treat.
Yeah.
Grizz,
you can't smell them, dude?
Grizz.
Here, Grizz.
Good boy, buddy. High five. High five.
Boom.
All right, so Grizz chose The Whisper Man by Alex North. This is a thriller. It just, I think, got released in August. I know it was from my August book of the month box. So I will be reading this because Grizz wanted me to. Next, Jimbo got to choose the next book in a series. So I gave him a few options. I gave him Rich People Problems, which is the last book in the Crazy Rich Asians series. I laid out A Study in Charlotte. I need to read, I think The Case for Jamie is the next one. I don't remember, but he had to choose that. I laid out Six of Crows so that I could read Crooked Kingdom. I laid out City of Bones so that he could choose, what's next in City of Bones? City of Ashes? I don't remember. Valor, which is the second book in the, what is this series called? The Faithful and the Fallen series. I read Malice in July. And then P.S. I Still Love You. So let's see what Jimbo chose. All right, Jim Jam. Jim Jam.
Find your treat, buddy.
Jim Jam, find a treat.
Find your treat.
Where's a treat? Where's a treat?
Oh. Valor. Good boy.
All right, so Jimbo chose Valor by John Gwynne, which is the second book in the Faithful and the Fallen series. John's really happy about this pick. John told me that if one of the boys didn't choose it, he would have me read this. So I knew it was going to be on my TBR anyways. It's like 650 pages, but I really liked Malice, so I'm sure I will enjoy this, and I'm really excited to continue the series. So then, Shroud got to choose a book that has previously been on my TBR that I didn't read. So I put Red, White, and Royal Blue, which I started. I haven't finished it. The Husband's Secret by Leanne Moriarty. The Gatehouse by Nelson DeMille. Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik. And The Raven Tower by Anne Leckie. So let's see what Shroud chose. Next we have Shroud. Shroud is choosing a book. Oh, hello.
Go
find a treat.
Find a treat. Where's a treat?
Where's a treat, Shroud? Shroud, find a book. Find a treat. The Raven Tower.
Daddy's dogs are coming in clutch.
Yeah, they must have been bribed somehow.
What?
Out of the bedroom.
Never.
All right, so Shroud chose The Raven Tower by Anne Leckie. I think John somehow tampered with the books that were left out for the boys to choose because Valor and The Raven Tower, it's like the boys know their father or something. So then I let John choose. I told him between 2 or 3 other books to give me some variety. So let's see what John chose for me. So what does my favorite man have in store for me this month?
More fantasy.
More fantasy. All right.
Lies of Loch Lamora.
All right. This is a book that he read because of Murphy Napier. I'll leave a link to her channel down below.
Yeah.
Can
I tell that story? That's a good story.
Yeah. Here, tell the story.
I was like really sick. I'm laying in bed, which is actually just through this wall.
Yeah.
And out in the living room, Tara was watching BookTube, and I like kind of half wake up out of like my feverish sleep, and I hear someone talking about a book, and I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. So then I had to go and find the channel and find the video, and then find the book that it was talking about, and I was like, okay, there it is, and then I bought it and I read it, and it was awesome.
He's read the 3 books that are currently out. There's a 4th one at some point.
4th one on the way at some point. A little YA fantasy here. The Demon King by, was it Cinda Williams Chima, one of those. I read it. I actually picked it up at Barnes & Noble off the Start a New Series shelf. Didn't know anything about it. I just really liked the cover. So I picked it up. It's very good.
Here's a better shot of the cover.
Last book is this nice little book, Half a King by Joe Abercrombie. Joe Abercrombie is typically seen as a dark, gritty type of fantasy writer, but he is more of a YA type.
Got it.
Not as super gritty and things like that.
So I'm really excited about The Lies of Loch Lamora. I've been wanting to read this. It's just starting another series. That's kind of been the only reason that I've been hesitant. But I'm really excited to give it a shot, see what it's like. I've been wanting to read some Joe Abercrombie just because John really liked it. And I don't know nothing. That was good English. I don't know anything about this, but we'll see how it is. There are a couple of other books that I'm adding to my TBR just because I want to read them. One of them is another book that I got in August from Book of the Month. It's House of Salt and Sorrow by Erin A. Craig. I believe my mom and I are going to buddy read this. I don't know exactly when. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to her about that yet. I'm going to add this to my TBR. And then The Escape Room by Megan Golden. This was just released in the US, I think in July. It was originally published in Australia, I believe, in 2018, but it sounds so good. It's a thriller that takes place in an escape room. So excited about this. I might also pick up Lock Every Door by Riley Sager just because I've been really looking forward to reading this. There's a couple other books that I might sneak in. I mean, 8 books is a lot for me to have on a TBR, 9 if I read this. But August went pretty well, and I've been in a reading mood, and we don't have a lot going on now that summer is kind of coming to a close. So I'm hoping that September is a great reading month. So there you have it, my September TBR, chosen by my 4 favorite guys, and I chose a couple too. Hi everyone, I actually completely forgot to do one thing. So a few months ago, I said that I wanted to start reading, trying to get through more of my backlisted books from my bookshelves that I keep ignoring because of new books. And so I came up with, it's a TBR jar. It's a TBR wine glass. So these are books that are on this bookshelf here that I have not read, that are not part of a series. So if there is a series, I put the next book that I need to read from that series on in here. I need to pick a book for that. So I have another whole bookshelf I have to go through too. We're going to go with not those ones that fell. The Scarecrow. Oh, I can see it. It's The Scarecrow, which is by Michael Connelly. That will also go on my TBR. Let me know down below if you've read any of these books, what you thought of them. Let me know what books you are reading the month of September. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.